Well, I thought we were going to get some exercise going up to the wall store.
Wall drug?
Wall drug store.
Yeah.
But somebody had to go break his toe on a cow.
On a 40-foot steel cow.
40 foot. You'd think he'd see it.
I didn't see it.
40 foot.
I didn't see it. It was hidden there in the grass.
Just ride all the way to the rainbow's end. Just ride.
The Porter Sculpture Park?
Yes.
Where they have camper parking.
That is awesome.
No, I got a picture of his butt.
I'm gonna try. Let's see if I can get to it.
Okay. Porter Sculpture Park. RV turnaround. RV turnaround daily, 7 to 8:30. Oh my gosh. This is like Twister Road here.
That's a little dramatic, honey.
I'm super excited. Are you
Yeah.
super excited?
Yeah, as long as there's actually an RV turnaround.
If not, how are you gonna back up this road?
Very carefully.
Oh, big bump. We're about to have a cattle crossing here. Cow. Move.
That's funny.
I gotta go, Julia. We got cows.
You know that old cliche, stop and smell the roses? Well, these roses were made of metal and they were in the middle of a cow pasture, so I wasn't about to sniff them. But I get the point. A year ago, I would have driven right past a place like this because I was always in too big of a hurry. I'm not really into artsy-fartsy stuff either, but this lifestyle is all about the journey, not the destination. And I couldn't think of a good reason not to check it out.
A butterfly's on me. A butterfly's on me. Holy moly.
Where?
That doesn't look like a butterfly.
I don't think it's a butter.
No, that's not a butterfly.
I think it was a grasshopper. Got it.
So this guy and his dad, I believe he said, have been making these things over the past 20 years. Moved them all out here, turned it into a neat little roadside attraction. There's this giant bull and a giant horse over here that we saw from the interstate, so we had to stop. And if you come up here with an RV, there is a spot up there to turn around, so don't be afraid to pull in here. You're kind of driving through a cornfield and you got a couple cattle guards to cross, but plenty of place to park it.
Buffalo rub. This rock came here 10,000 years ago on a glacier. So many buffalo rubbed on the rock while shedding their fur that they wore a trench around it.
Really?
He doesn't want to look at the naked ladies.
He will eventually. He'll appreciate this later in life. Wayne Porter is the guy who built all this. He never took an art class and he didn't use diagrams or fancy equations. He just had a crazy idea and started welding and hoped everything would work out. Wait, seriously? Can you imagine the amount of work that must have went into building this? Look at that. Wow. What is it made out of? Like, I kind of recognize these, but I'm not really sure what they are. Whatever it is, the whole thing is built out of those. Wow. pee. Where? Three, two, one.
What?
There's a bat. I think it's from here.
Is that real?
I think it's real.
It could be.
Real. It can't be real.
Gary, honey. Oh, God.
Oh, yep. Oh.
You okay?
Oh.
Oh, honey.
Huh?
It's turning colors.
Yeah, I think I broke it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that hurts. I'm fine. Oh, leave it to me to possibly break my toe on the corner of a
I am pretty
50-foot bull sculpture. I mean, I can't say I didn't see it. Well, I tripped over a 50-foot bull. Didn't see it. In the Congo, there's a type of art where every nail or spike driven into the effigy is a prayer. Inside the bowl, I have driven spikes into the creature from the Black Lagoon, a character from one of my favorite movies.
Tell the kids come down here. They gotta come see this. Nick, come here.
Whoa!
Come look at this.
That thing up there is cool.
It's creepy.
I want to be here during Halloween. This is awesome.
No.
Pandora's box. Oh, wow. It doesn't have a red nose. I'm okay.
What's Pandora's box again?
You don't want to open it. If you ever find it, just don't open it, okay? I think that's what happened in 2020. Somebody found it and screwed everything up.
Take it in. Cheese. Got it.
I know what you're thinking. This place is just weird. Yeah, it is. You know what else is weird? Selling your house and living in a camper full time. Yet you're here watching us living out this crazy idea and hoping for the best. The weird stuff is what most people overlook, but it's what makes life interesting. So make sure you stop and smell those roses. But if you get a whiff of cow shit, just watch where you step. I don't know if you can see that. This camper is all over the place. It is incredibly windy up here. Driving across the middle of South Dakota. Speed limit's 80. I'm lucky to do 65. Anything more than that, it just gets a little iffy. Taking a big hit on my fuel economy too. Like 6 miles a gallon. Because I'm not only trying to fight the wind coming straight at me, but also the wind coming across from the road. I'll tell you what though, I think it's a lot more stable in the fifth wheel than it would be with the travel trailer. Driving this sailboat down I-90 was entertaining, but once the wind died down, we needed something to keep us occupied. Because we still had about a 3.5-hour drive and not much to look at besides grass. And I needed an energy drink.
And then I got a surge.
A surge?
I got a surge.
What year is this?
I have no idea.
Is this 1997?
Feels like 1997. It's back
Do
out.
they have any Fruitopia in there?
I didn't see Fruitopia. But you better believe that I will grab some. And I got a bunch of M&Ms, a nerd rope, and a thing of chocolate for you.
Road snacks.
This is like junk food city. The only time we eat junk food is when we're traveling. Why is that? Not really the only time.
That's not
we do.
true. That's not true.
Yes, that's not true.
I swear, I don't know if the camera can pick up just how green that is. It's like miles and miles of just green.
Jesus, scary.
Sorry.
Eyeball.
My bad. Okay. God, so much of that when I was a kid.
I know.
Maybe that's my problem now. Ah. Jeez. That'll wake you up. That'll put hair in your chest. That'll tickle your gizzard.
You got any more in you?
Nope, that's all I got.
Okay. Well, how much stars have you had?
Half of it.
You look like you're feeling pretty good.
That's all it takes.
Look how big these things are. Look at how many there are down through there. Isn't that crazy?
So there's these two wind turbines out in the field, right? One of them looks at the other one and says, so what's your favorite kind of music? The other one looks back at him and says, well, I'm a huge metal fan. You get it? I'm a huge metal fan.
That's such a dad joke. Such a dad joke.
It was corny, wasn't it?
Very corny.
Get it?
Oh, I'm done with my face.
Corny.
Yeah. Corny.
I'll do what it takes to make you believe. With my whole life we drive. We do what we want, but we're not free. With our hearts on hyperdrive.
Your destination is on the left.
Okay, so we got the very last sign up here on the end, right next to the dog park. There's 10A. We're at 10B right here.
I'm good with that. It's a very long. It's right next to the dog park. The kids can just go over there by themselves.
That's right. Well, we're set up here at Sleepy Hollow Campground. After driving 4 hours and not using my toe for anything other than the throttle, it's turned purple. I'll spare you the visual, but it's definitely broke. It's a great time to break a toe. It's when you're getting ready to go to Mount Rushmore and
That's your
walk around for a few hours. It's exactly what I needed. It was a broken toe.
Well, I thought we were going to get some exercise going up to the Wall store.
Wall drug.
Wall drug store.
Yeah.
But somebody had to go break his toe on a cow.
On a 40-foot steel cow.
40 foot. You'd think he'd see it.
I didn't see it.
40 foot.
I didn't see it. It was hidden there in the grass. Yeah, so Wall Drug's like 3 blocks
We could totally walk there.
from the campground. That was the plan, was we were just going to set up the camper and then go walk there, but it's not going to happen. Not in this condition. But they got plenty of parking, so let's drive.
On the way to the ring. Oh. Okay.
I hope it's worth it.
I think it will be.
I hear they have dinosaurs.
They have ice cream too. And donuts. And 5-cent coffee. And what else did we see? Kids,
Dinosaurs.
dinosaurs, and kids love it. And
And they have dinosaurs.
and they have dinosaurs.
I just want to see dinosaurs.
They should call
I
it.
just want some ice cream.
They should call it the
some
Amazing
postcards.
Dinosaur Park.
Then they'd have to change 773 billboards.
Yeah, that's a lot of billboards. We saw so many billboards.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Look how cute this little town is. Oh my goodness. I can eat it up. Look. How cute.
Wandering around in a blurry time, in a foggy state, surrounded by ghosts, but you're still alive. There's no time to wait.
Got it.
It is time to
Postcard heaven.
Why don't they have these
you backing up?
Stop and look at me when I'm going too.
This whole thing started when the owners had the crazy idea to offer free ice water and put up hundreds of signs to bring people in. Over the years, Wall Drug filled up with oddities and attractions, and that free ice water turned into a $1 million tourist destination. So we found a little cafe inside of Wall Drug. My foot is killing me right now. 100% broken toe, no doubt about it. And after walking around here for about 20 minutes, I'm in horrible pain. Yeah,
You're going to have to suck it up, because we are going to Rushmore for 4 days.
Perfect timing. I'm going to be doing a lot of walking over the next few days. On a broke toe. I'm going to have to let you carry the camera.
You're going to be...
If I carry the camera, it's going to be like this. So we're going to get some food, head back to the camper, and we'll put some ice on my foot. And tomorrow we head out to our final campground, which is, holy smoke, in Keystone. Yeah, I know Wall Drug is a huge tourist trap, but it's worth it. It's pit stops like this that are so weird, but make the best memories. I'm proud of the fact that I broke my toe on a 60-foot bull sculpture, and that Trish and the kids got to ride a giant jackalope. The destination was Mount Rushmore, but the journey took us to places we'll never forget. All because we took the time to stop and smell the roses.